Hey, it's Napoli time. It's time to put Spaletti into his place. That's happening tomorrow. I am so pumped up for this. Dash, how you doing, man?
Oh man, my bell got wrong. That beep was loud as hell. I had some funny background story is I had the volume of our intro or my headset like up all the way to the max, and it's just like I get like those high pitched beeps. I'm like this. I'm like holy crap! Whoa.
Jeez. Yeah, is it too much? Do I need to tone those down, or is it just you?
I think it's just me. I just had my headset volume to the max because I was using this. I was playing Call of Duty last night, so yeah. Sorry.
You're getting right in her, eh?
Yeah, right in her. Going with that no scope spin around all over her face. What?
Yeah, you probably put like a little piece of tape in the center of your screen too, so you can fake it.
I know, faking. So, no, Dave, that's what aimbot's for. Come on.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Jeez, nerd. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We are nerds, I guess, but we're also football nerds, and I hope we nerd out so hard tomorrow on the football pitch that Spaletti just goes crying to tutto mercato web. What's that? Corriere dello Sport. What's the Milanista one? Just all those newspapers.
Gazzetta, I think.
Gazzetta dello Sport as well. All of them. I want him to cry to all of them. And then I just want to see Allegri's smug ass face. Just that like almost smile.
Hey, so what you're saying is this is the reaction you want Napoli to have tomorrow.
Stitch coming in wide. This is looking good. Oh, he takes it. Rebound, juicy. Oh, it's sloppy all over the place, and it's out. Yeah, I want it to be juicy and sloppy. Oh man! So I hope that doesn't ruin Pipo's dinner making there. With
it sounds even our YouTube page says it sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious. Well, I was referring to Pipo here. He's gonna make tacos dorados and listen to you guys. What is dorados?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know that, unfortunately.
Okay, maybe you can educate us. Tacos. I mean, tacos are delicious.
I'm saying any kind of taco is a good taco in my book.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get on top. I mean, if Pipo was here, he'd be like, "Come on, guys,
let's get on top." All right, let's do it. That's what she said. He said fried.
Oh, nice. Like beef, and Frankie's here too. Comicus.
I think that's a new guy.
I think that is a new guy. Let us know where you're coming from, buddy. Thanks for joining in. Frankie, of course. Say tacos and I appear.
Yeah. That's actually kind of funny. Great timing. You literally just popped in there as we said it too.
Yeah. Love it. I love it. The our Latino crew is in full force again tonight.
We love you guys. Only partially sometimes. Except for Pipo. We always love Pipo.
I don't know how many accounts he's got going right now.
Yeah, he's got the burner accounts. He's got like 15 burner accounts. He's like, all right, all of them. It's like plot twist. Like half of our 900 subscribers are just random Google accounts that Pipo made.
Yeah, so we really have 26 subscribers.
Yeah, so we actually have like 26 live subscribers.
Yeah. Speaking of people we love, this is more somebody you love. Yildiz. Your boy Yildiz looks like he's up for promotion to the senior team.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got 10 goals, 5 assists in 20 games.
That's nuts.
That's pretty good.
That's actually a really good stat line.
Yeah. So Allegri's liking him. Gonna look at that promotion. I wonder where exactly that's going to come in. Because there's still Caio George apparently supposed to be coming back.
I don't know. I think Caio George is gone. I think it's either he's going to the first gen, next gen, or
he's allegedly going. Yeah, he's allegedly going to the next gen initially. And Oscar Yo-Yo from the Danish Weatherman. Yeah, he's been keeping us up to date with the weather. Asking how we're doing. We're doing great. Yeah, we're excited for this game tomorrow. How is the weather there, by the way? It is crap here.
I was gonna say, you got any sunshine over there, buddy?
Yeah. Man, I've already shoveled twice today, and I'm gonna have to do it for sure first thing in the morning again.
Yeah, see, I got the rain. I mean,
it's not so bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad. But you know, It's weather. It's January. Potato.
Yeah, January, February. Just suck it up. You got to get through it. Try not to take too many pills and put yourself to sleep. I mean, we can get through this.
Yeah,
The days are long.
So our buddy Frankie is saying, I wanted to see Caio George play some games. Sad that he had to start his career with Juve injured. Well,
kind of like Pogba. Well, his second career.
Kind of. Yeah, his second career run. And then Oscar says, gray and rainy, business as usual.
Yeah. And yes, Milan got beat by Torino. How amazing. That's Coppa Italia, of course.
I know.
So Milan is out of the cup race. Yes.
I just want to give a shout out to Milan.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And Inter almost bottled it.
Yeah, but Buffon was like on some other level.
I love that guy.
Like, gosh, man,
so
like that was insane.
Even so, I mean, it is a Serie B team. I'm not going to give Inter any credit for that.
No, absolutely not.
No, my cat's being a bit serious.
Because like the thing is like Inter's supposed to be like a heavy favorite, and they absolutely flopped it. So it's just kind of like, well, just do better. Yeah, Frankie says if GG beat Inter, that would absolutely be legendary. Yeah.
So if we played Parma and Buffon put out a performance like that, would we be mad at him?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't be mad. I don't think I could be.
It's one of those cases where you just bend over and take it. Like there's nothing you can do. just let it happen. It's like Buffon's caressing you in the back of your hair, just rubbing your ear. He's like, just let it happen. You're like, okay, all right. And then everyone's a little bit excited here about Buffon too.
Yeah, you guys are all worked up about it. It's great.
That's awesome. And then Pipo says, make me cry seeing this game.
Yeah. Oh man, love him.
You know who we want to make cry this weekend?
Spaletti, Ocean Man.
Say it rhymes with spaghetti, but it sounds
Mom Spaletti.
Mom Spaletti. That's gonna be our nickname for Spaletti now, guys. Mom Spaletti. But
all right, translation time.
He says chingo me roqueros. I actually don't know what that is.
All right, we need a translation from the crowd.
Yeah, sorry, it's out my wheelhouse. Frankie says I can't be mad if he's playing that good. I'll just applaud. Frankie just says in translation, I'll just bend over and let it happen.
Maybe that's what chingo de roqueros means.
Maybe. I'm too lazy to open up another tab and do Google Translate, man, because I got my show notes over here and people's making me do extra work.
So difficult.
I know, so difficult. It's I love how we've been trying to start the Napoli talk and you guys just straight up come over here and just distract us. He says it brought a ton of memories. That's what Frankie says. So thank you for our live Spanish correspondent, Frankie DMZ.
I mean, I don't even know why we speak English here. We should just get Manuel back and bam, that's it. He takes over.
Just give the channel to Manuel.
Speaking of Spanish speakers, Rodrigo de Paul.
I don't know how I feel about him, to be honest. Like the thing is like he was like, ironically, he was like Milik. Like he was linked to us every single window and nothing happens.
He was pretty expensive, and I guess Atleti just kind of swooped in. I don't know, but we're still obviously very interested in him.
Yeah, they bought him for like 45, 50 million from Udinese.
And yeah, it was expensive. I think that's why we didn't go for him, is because at 45 now. That I believe is about the time we got Zakaria at, what was it, like 7 mil?
5.
I
thought it was like 5.
So cheap. Yeah. Maybe with the bonuses. I can't remember exactly, but it was cheap. Obviously, he's out on loan now. But all for the better, really, with Fagioli, Sule, Moretti. I know I'm missing one. Who am I missing?
You said them all.
Did I get them all?
The youngsters?
Yeah, well, midfielders.
Unless you want to call it Hilling one, but
sure, yeah. Why not? Yeah, throw them in there. Why not? All these youngsters, regardless. I just feel like I had missed somebody, so I'm sorry if I did.
No,
because I love our young boys.
So the thing is, about DePaul, Frankie brings up a good point. He says DePaul is one of those 7.0 midfielders, the consistent 7.0s that you really get. He has a standout game, but he's really consistent midfielder. The thing is the only way that I see us making really a move for DePaul is if Rabiot is out.
Yeah, we'll speak about Rabiot in a bit as
Yeah.
well.
And then Quadrado's
yeah.
got a knee injury. Good sir, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's our issue with the right back, which we're gonna have to talk about that as well, because that is an ongoing theme, that right wing back position.
Speaking of right backs, if you guys saw our little pilot video of Double Take, we were talking about Karsdorp, or Ricardo as we like to call him in this channel, not Rick, because that's a really boring ass name. But yeah,
you really don't like that name.
Oh, it's stupid. We're doing it, and I'm like sitting there, Rick. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I can't. It sounds
Rick,
boring
yeah.
as hell. So I was just like, yeah, we'll call him Ricardo. But yeah, so we did our video on that. Again, we kind of tried to look at it from both ends of why, yeah, we should look at him, why no, we shouldn't look at him. Pipo and KB had some really good comments on there as well. Also, yeah, you guys have any other topics that you want us to do, kind of like a debate take on it, comment on that video. So then Dave and I, because we're going to read all the comments, and then if there's anything juicy or anything good that we want to go over, just comment on the video, and then we'll take that as our next topic. Because I think, I don't know, we haven't decided the schedule on it yet, because I know people was like, do it daily. Unfortunately,
yeah, we're not doing that daily.
Yeah, there's not enough takes out there or anything,
or time, really, or just time. I mean,
to
come
do
on.
It daily.
I still have we both have full-time jobs here too,
yeah.
Right?
So like the thing is what we decided to do, just to kind of give you guys, the viewers, a little bit of some inside context. Dave and I are going to look at like one of the most trending Juventus news topics that's going around, and then we'll do like a hot take or a Skip and Shannon undisputed or a first take kind of thing, where like one of us takes the opposing viewpoint of the other, and we kind of just lay some stuff out there, and then just to give you guys, the viewers, because I know a lot of the viewers want our opinions on stuff. Or just some takes on some certain things, because we thought about doing news, and there's no point, because you guys, there's multiple channels that do it. Like, for example, Giuseppe, if you guys are on the Western Hemisphere, like the first thing you wake up in the morning, Beppe has,
it's like 6-7 a.m. my time. And like, he's actually today. Yeah, I was doing the thumbnail for the video here this morning. It was like 6:40, and he's there streaming.
Yeah, so
Jesus, man.
So it's one of those things where it's like, because I know some folks asked for us to do daily news, but like the thing is like, we don't see a merit in us doing news. So like, if you guys want like daily news, go to Beppe, go to Uncle Beppe, because again, he's got it first thing in the morning, right when you guys get up. So what we kind of decided to do is we decided to kind of take something that's super trendy, whether, again, Karsdorp was one of those things. And one of the other things is like, what else? It was McKennie and Keane. So like we thought about like which is a trendy topic and what's like something that we really want to go into. We pick that. So we pick like the most trendy topic, and then we'll do kind of like our first take. And again, if there's something that you guys want our opinions on or our hot takes on or anything like that, whether it be Quadrado, Alexandro, or even anything like that, we'll go for it. Like, we'll go over it, and then we'll take some days, get some stuff, some data, some fun stuff, and then we'll kind of go at it. And then again, sometimes we'll switch roles where I'll try to be the bad guy and Dave will try to be the good guy, or the other way around. And guys, I'm gonna just let you know, it kind of I'm not gonna like flip chairs or do anything crazy like that, but
it is like, slightly scripted too. Like we did our research and we decided who's gonna take the take. Just because Dash was trying to defend Karsdorp does not mean he wants Karsdorp.
Yeah,
just for the record.
Yeah, it's not something where I'm sitting there, I'm like, I absolutely love this guy. There might be some topics we're gonna be a little bit more passionate about, but like, yeah, there's some where it's like I'm gonna go with you guys and say like, there's not really that much positive. Not that much positive to get them. So that's why I was kind of like a little bit difficult, because I'm like sitting there in our pre-show prep and I'm like, I don't know if I can justify Karsdorp to Juventus. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, this guy is terrible and yada, yada, yada. But like, I don't want us to make an entire video of us just going at him. So like, I tried my best. But yeah, Frankie, that's one of the reasons too, right there. You got Chiesa and
I love that. Yeah. We don't need any fullbacks.
yeah. So that was one of those things. So it's kind of like the logic behind it. So again, if you guys have any topics, comment on that video or text it in the chat. Anything that's recurring, we'll use that for sure. So we'll definitely those.
It's yummy.
Come on, man. I'm trying to keep character.
But that is your character. Go on.
Touche. So, Dave, any big news topics that we want to start going into?
Yeah, there's a few. I'm just gonna go back because I know not every channel's for everyone. I can recommend 2 other channels. I kind of recommend one other channel, but I'll tell you the other guy in no particular order. If you want the quick news, all Juve cast. He does like under 5-minute videos every day, and he just kind of pounds it out. There's also there's also Bianconeri Zone. If you like more of the sensationalized kind of more long-winded style of it as well. 27 years is too old for you. 27
is your prime years when you're an athlete.
Yeah.
So like you enter your prime when you're 27 and it ends like 32, 33 years old.
And that's sort of the thing, that if he's in the prime of his career and his stock is dropping, that's a bit of a concern.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for him, it's disciplinary issues.
Regardless, whatever it is, like if he's not on the field playing, he's not getting any better. In fact, he's regressing at that point. So
exactly. But before
I didn't say it, but I'll let you guys say whatever you want.
Yeah, no comment on that one. But anyways, we need to get back on topic.
Yeah, but again, the news.
Yeah, so like for example, if you guys want a shorter kind of like bite size, you've got all Juve cast, and then you have Bianconeri Zone, where they're a lot more longer and drawn out when they do their news. So it's a little bit a longer video if you've got like 10-12 minutes to watch. Again, if you're in the Western Hemisphere and the first thing you want while you're brushing your teeth and putting in your headphones or doing something like that, Jesus Juve, like literally it's honestly perfect, man. Cause like you wake up and then poof, you got Bepe's news right then.
He has all the local Italian morning papers right there. Like he reads them.
And that's the difference between like Juve's newscast and like, for example, all Juve cast and Bianconeri Zone. Like Beppe actually takes all of the newspapers, even the anti-Juve newspapers, and he goes over them and reads about them and talks about it. So yeah, personally, I prefer Beppe because he gives me a holistic approach on the news and everything. Because I don't like reading pro Juve stuff all the time. I kind of want to read Gazzetta Corriere and all that stuff, even though I don't like those magazines. But still, it is what it is.
Look at it all. Get all viewpoints essentially. Yeah. And to be honest, like all Juve cast, I found them because he had the podcast. I found them before Beppe. I mean, we're talking a few years back now. I mean, whatever. Explore out there. It's expand your horizons. We're never gonna tell anybody like, don't watch this guy. You have to watch this. Do your own thing. You guys know what to do.
So Frankie says, did you see the interview where Pjanic was sucking off Allegri?
Yeah, we kind of talked about that, if we should bring it up. So I guess we're bringing it up. I think that pretty much summarizes it. He's just, just said he's great, best thing ever. Even talked about Agnelli and all the great things.
Translation, sign me away from wherever the hell I'm at. That's what that means.
Yeah, he's got to be very club friendly though. At like what, 500,000?
Yeah, that's what Pjanic is saying with those comments. Because I was asked about it. Hey Dash, what do you think about Pjanic's interview? I was like, I saw it and I was like, that means he wants to come back and get out of wherever he is.
Yeah, where is he? He's not at Barca right now.
No, Barca loaned him out to Turkey or Greece, something like that.
I want to say Turkey,
which is, dude, that's like a huge drop off. I'm not.
Greece is a huge drop off, I would say, over Turkey.
That's a retirement level.
Well, he is old. Let's see. Let's look him up. Besiktas on loan. So he's in Sharjah. He's 32. Yeah. So I mean, he's at that point.
32 is a defensive midfielder, though. I mean, that's surprising that they sent him to Turkey. But
a little,
I guess.
But I don't think he's coming back to the top level anytime. Maybe MLS. Maybe Saudi Arabia. I mean, he'll go join Ronaldo at Al Nassr. Yeah, speaking of paying out, we might pay out for Rabiot,
which is that's actually interesting.
This is getting a little interesting, I think, because now this is from Corriere dello Sport now. 7 million plus bonuses. However, hold on. Let's get it right here. Mama Rabiot does not feel like that is enough.
Translation, what is this? I do not want the 7 million for my baby boy. He only has a 7 million right now. even though he did nothing for 2 years, and now he is doing stuff. That is what Mama Rabiot is saying. That was a live audio recording presented from Mama Veronique.
That picture does not get old.
No, we made it famous.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we made that picture famous.
You never. I mean, I've known to take pictures from other websites as well for things, right? So we'll just share it.
Yeah,
It's
but
good.
you know, whoever wrote that article watches our stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm using this picture. I don't care." And then, he says Pjanic in the UAE. Damn, the fall off Israel. Damn, he
Yeah.
getting that money. He getting that Venezia money. And then Oscar says, "Inflation, guys.
Yeah.
Remember, inflation in Europe.
It is bad there right now. Everywhere. I mean, it's pretty bad here. But for sure, I know you're a little bit closer to the conflict zone over there, and it does hit you guys a little harder.
So let me ask you this, Dave, and I'll ask the chat, because there's do you have SMS stuff on your show notes?
No, but I mean,
so
do we need show notes on SMS? This has been going on for how many years?
Yeah, touche. But like, so the thing is like, so again, with Rabiot at 7 and the potential of SMS at 6 plus whatever, so there's bonuses, so 6 plus bonuses. Who would we go for? Because the thing is, so here's the catch. I'm going to tell you guys the catch. You have to spend 60 million on at least 60 million on SMS. Mm-hmm. So the question is do we renew Rabiot at 7 plus bonuses, or do we go all in for SMS, which is 6 plus bonuses plus the 60 million transfer fee? Again, I'm not factoring in any potential like bonuses we could get from sending Pellegrini over to Lazio. I'm saying currently how we currently are with no outgoings or incomings, how we currently are. Dave, what's your thoughts? And then chat, go ahead and put your thoughts on that as well, because I'm very curious, because that's some of the buzz that I've seen. It's a big, you know what, that might actually be our next double take video where we do Rabiot versus SMS.
Ooh,
I think that might be a good video for us to do. So put your thoughts in there, chat as well, what you guys think about that financially. We're talking about it from a finance perspective. Dave and I will probably break it down even more. But
Sharif's coming in as well now.
Oh, hey, we haven't seen him in a while.
And we did say hi to Bones. He came in earlier.
Yeah,
so
Bones
hi to both of you guys.
Yeah, Bones kind of snuck in.
We boned him.
But yeah, go ahead, chat. So while Dave talks, think of SMS versus Rabiot, the finances. So let him have it, Dave.
So at this point, I think the club is moving more and more to neither, and just we have all these young guys, right? Rovella has to come back still, and that there's a name perhaps I forgot, just because he's Monza, right? Rovella,
yes,
yeah, Monza. Okay, didn't want to screw that one up, but he is coming back, and it's good that he's at least playing in Serie A this year as well. So we're looking at potentially 4 midfielders. And I mean, Fagioli is going to be 24, I think, now next year. I think that's the age we got Locatelli at.
Yep.
So, I mean, they're all coming into their own. Now, I understand trying to get Rabiot. He's already part of the system. So, you have to kind of factor in the cost of how to put this. So, when a new player comes in, he's not going to be performing to his full potential right off the bat. So you haven't really started getting your worth of investment or your return of investment yet, right? So it's like when you first get a mortgage on a house, you're paying more than 50% in interest off the bat because you're owing so much. But as you pay more off, you pay less in interest. It's kind of like that. Whereas if you start paying out Rabiot to retain him, it's almost like you're already kind of paid those interest dues, and you're just paying on the principal with them. Even though that principal might be potentially a fair bit higher, he's part of the team. He's ready to go. There's no standoff with him. It's like, go on switch. So from that perspective, if we can retain Rabiot, and yes, 10 million is quite expensive.
I see. The thing is so here's my question to you right now then. Is it something plus bonuses to 10 million, or is it a 10 million flat?
What Mama Rabiot had said is she's looking 10 base with double-digit figure bonuses. So you're looking potentially.
Hey, what kind of marijuana do like French people smoke, man? Because that's nuts.
So the really skinny long ones.
That's nuts. I'm sorry. I mean, like, if you're, dude, that's like Mbappe or like Holland level hype. If you're getting double-digit bonuses, plus
20.
a
That's
double
20.
digit-
That's 20 million a year potential or plus. Right. That was Pogba at Manchester.
Yeah, like as Stephen A. Smith would say, "Stay off the weed."
Oh man.
But
I mean, it's legal here, so you can't tell me what to do.
that's true. I mean, it's legal in the United States too. I mean, hell,
Yeah,
we
depending.
probably produce and sell most of it.
Yeah. I finally picked up a South Park, I think 3 seasons ago, and they start the weed farm.
That's classic.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then man, I'm bad. I'm horrible at watching shows, but
Yeah, but that's flipping insane, man. And then our buddy Sharif says, "Don't think there will be serious spending. Management changes still in the air, and situations like the Senate department of Vlahovic would only move the market." Yeah, I would agree with that. That makes sense because like I don't expect us to drop 60 mil. All these news outlets that are saying like, "Oh yeah, we can do him for a 10 million transfer plus a 40 million obligation to buy." Same thing with the DePaul rumors. Why I'm a little bit skeptical on those as well. Oscar says she is sick, and then Frankie says, "I'm just trying to be like you, Mama Rebio." And then Sharif is saying, "But she is asking what Man U offered. They did not sign him because she also asked for the additional crazy fees."
yeah. So this is gonna draw out. This is almost gonna be like that Locatelli deal, or even like a Zaniolo, where it just keeps going and going. And I guess technically SMS for that matter as well.
But yeah, the thing is though, I don't think anyone signs Rebio for that. Whatever
No,
she's
and
stipulating.
that's what I'm saying, because they're gonna push it, and then they're not gonna get any offers because nobody's gonna pay that much,
No.
and then they're gonna have to scale that back.
The only teams that I could see anything that offers anything within the wheelhouse of Rabio's mom is Newcastle United, if they actually decide to spend, and then you have Manchester City and then PSG. But
PSG, yeah.
I don't see them doing it. Because
Newcastle's in third right now.
they are, and then that's that crazy Ronaldo clause. It's alleged. I don't know if it's true or not, but if Newcastle qualifies for the Champions League, Ronaldo goes to Newcastle United, and that Al Nassr covers his salary and everything.
Because they're owned by the same guys.
They're owned by the same guys. Hey, Ronaldo's doing like a 500 IQ move right there, where he's like, well, if Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and all them don't want to buy me, well, haha, joke's on you. I just put myself on Newcastle.
Imagine that 39-year-old Ronaldo playing for Newcastle.
Hey, but you want to know why? I'm going to tell you this: why Ronaldo's doing it. He's not doing it to win the Champions League. His petty ass wants to maintain the most goals scored in the Champions League because he's afraid that Messi will stay and overtake it. So his ass wants to stay. And this isn't me saying, Ronaldo versus Messi or anything like that. It's just pure speculation here. But Ronaldo wants to do it just so he could get those extra goals and secure that record. Niket says, I feel like paying Rabiot anything more than what he makes right now is nuts. Which is, yeah.
But for the retention of services, and this is where you have to start doing the math. And just for the record, Ronaldo 141, Messi 125. So a bit of a gap.
But yeah, I don't see Messi overtaking it, but knowing Ronaldo, he'll sit there and sleep with his eyes open. That's why he probably wants to go back. Because come on, Newcastle winning a Champions League is absolutely outrageous.
Man, with the money that they have, though, who knows?
They're not going to unleash the floodgates and just buy everybody.
But what if? I mean, they can win the Premier League, get a big payout, buy a bunch of more players. We're talking maybe not with Ronaldo. Ronaldo might help kick him off and maybe get them that Premier League championship.
Yeah, because so the Saudi fund, and we'll go back to talking Rabiot, but this is an interesting segue. So the Saudi fund said this for Newcastle. They're like, they're not going to invest anything like PSG or like Qatar did with PSG. They said whatever the club makes is what the club invests. Again, it's kind of like how the Elkins run Juve, where it's like we don't really put that much splashes on stuff unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah. And that's the thing, the splash. SMS would be a splash. Even if it is 10 plus 40? That was the latest?
Yeah.
I don't know that. I mean, we're still talking 50 mil for SMS. Still isn't ridiculous,
especially next summer or this
Yeah.
upcoming summer.
And we're looking. We agreed what, 6 million a season for him. So
Yeah.
you're paying 50 mil, let's say round number up front, plus 6 mil a season.
And it's going to be
Now
5
we can
years.
pay nothing up front, maybe a signing bonus. I don't know. And what that signing bonus would be, but amortized over, say, the next 3 to 5 years. Maybe at 5 years it might start evening out. It's going to depend on the contract length, but Rabiot short term is definitely cheaper.
Yeah. Because the thing is, again, if we're paying him, so obviously SMS is going to get a 5-year contract. Obviously. So you have the 60 million plus the 5-year 6 million. So it's almost 100. You're almost investing 100 million. And that's not even including agent fees and signing bonuses and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it gets really expensive. And is SMS better than Rabiot? Currently, I don't know if you can see that.
They're even. Yeah, I know. It's almost ironic. Like, we'd laugh about it last summer, but like, it's interesting. And then Animesh said, this is interesting because I kind of wanted to talk about it. So he said, so the Saudi fund also bought WWE Ronaldo versus Lesnar at WrestleMania. I would pay to see that.
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
But I don't. So the thing is like, I'm going to just answer this question just because it's here. I haven't heard the confirmations. I heard it was alleged rumors that McMahon is selling it to the Saudi fund. I don't know if it's true.
Do you follow WWE?
Not entirely. So like for me, it's like it's in the background. It's like background noise.
Okay.
I watch it for the story, bros. But the thing is, it's like it's sometimes because like at the restaurant when I'm working there Friday night, we have Friday Night SmackDown on the TV. So I'm just I'm just casually tuning in. And everyone's gonna start asking me who's my favorite wrestler later. But I casually tune in. So like I'm not hyper invested, but I've heard the rumors and stuff like that. So
chat. Let us know if you are into WWE. I was when I was a kid.
It was that. Come on, man. The 90s, like that was the Attitude Era, and then you have Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Eat your vitamins and do your push-ups, brother.
Yeah, we did the Slim Jim thing there. Was it last week?
Yes.
That was
Randy Savage. Snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
Frankie too when he was younger. You're still pretty young though. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I just sound like an old man saying that though. So let's move on.
People's into MMA.
MMA, okay. Yeah.
Khabib. He's a Khabib fan.
A Khabib fan.
So, but kind of going back to the midfielder thing, because, I love you guys, but we're getting segued.
Yeah.
But so the thing is so it's interesting. So right now, like I said, keeping everything currently what it is without selling and Rovella coming back, and then also Zakaria. So I'm going to factor in Arthur and Zakaria because they're still technically owned by us. Same thing with Rovella. So this is our current midfield lineup. It is, and I'm not counting Paredes because we don't. What? You okay?
Maybe I'm down.
Yeah, your camera froze, but I can hear your voice. Okay, I think you're good now.
Okay, it was me.
Yeah, you timed out
there is a snowstorm out right now, so like if I cut out, like don't be surprised.
I gotcha. So kind of going in over the midfielders that we currently have that aren't being loaned to us, and also players that we've loaned out. So our current midfield, first team midfield is Rabiot, Fagioli, Pogba, Locatelli, Moretti, Enzo Barrenechea, Weston McKennie. It's weird that Kostic is technically considered a midfielder, but we have Kostic, you have Rovella, you have Arthur, and you have Zakaria. So you literally have almost 10 midfielders. So bringing in that, we have a lot of midfielders. And then Sharif says your cat knocked out your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But the thing is right there. So like SMS is very difficult. So we can say Rabiot's technically out of this because if we get SMS, he's going to get replaced, but you still have 10 midfielders.
There's for sure 10 sales happening, like McKennie most likely. Do you get rid of a Fagioli, a Rovella? You might have to, I think, if you're going for a big ticket item. Yeah.
Yeah, so there would have to be a lot of movement for that, which is why I think SMS. I think it's a pipe dream, to be honest with you. I don't see it gaining any traction or anything like that. Moving in, bringing him in as a player.
Yeah, and let's be honest again. Right back, Sorry, I'm this cat here. Right back and left back, or wing backs now. However we're playing going forward.
And I think that's what the club's really going to splash. I think it's going to be a right back or a left back.
And the hottest name there is Fresnada still, and he's gaining a lot of traction by other clubs. How much is this guy going to cost?
And then I like this comment here. He says Zakaria's gone. He's gone for now, but it takes one patch of bad form or one injury for Chelsea to be like, nah. But hopefully Chelsea buys him for 30 million. Hey, they did a stupid loan deal for João Felix, so and never count Chelsea out on that one.
yeah, that was silly.
And then Frankie says, I'm sad to say it, but I could see Illing getting sold in the future.
If it was for good money,
I would disagree. I don't think they would sell him for cheap
because we need backup on the wings.
Yeah, because
he's perfect for that.
We're thin right now when it comes to the wing position. And then Animesh, see, I told you, Niket. Animesh says Zakaria injured today.
Of course.
So that's my concern. Is like that's the thing with Arthur and Zakaria that I'm afraid of, because we still have them technically under contract. I believe it's an option. None of them are obligations. So they're not being sold if they play terrible, if they get injured, unless the club's like, okay, whatever. It's an unfair injury, so we'll bring those guys back in. Yeah. But yeah, I highly doubt it. So that's my concern about us buying a new midfielder. I don't see us buying a new midfielder, especially in January, but even in the summer, unless we had guaranteed transfers for those players. That's the only way that they come on. Other than that, I don't think so.
And Felix was sent off. I guess you guys watched the games today. I think I put money on that game. I should probably look at it.
And Dave's like, shit, I lost so much money.
What was it? Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. I gotta check the scores. I'm a bit of a dummy. 2-1 Fulham. Oh man, let me check my bet. Go on, Dash. I gotta check this.
All right, cool. Well, we do not condone gambling at the Turin Giants.
No, this is just with my buddy. This isn't like actual gambling.
I'm just messing with you. But yeah, so I don't see us really making that much of a big play for the midfield stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me. And Frankie says Chelsea lost 2-1. So there you go. You don't have to text it in, Dave.
No, I want it. I want that one.
All right, cool. So, and then Bones also says that I will be angry if they sold Illing. I don't see Illing being moved. He's cheap. He can give you some production, and he's not expensive contract wise.
And they just re-signed him for how many years?
2 to 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for Juventus to sell him. So the thing is, guys, so for the next gen players that are transferring up into the main squad, unless they are like some ridiculous wonder kid level players, they're not going to sell those guys anytime soon.
Yeah, I can't see it.
The profit margin's not going to be that good. I mean, 20-30 million max? I don't see anyone paying more than 20 million for Illing Jr. Like, you could potentially get a Premier League club to buy him for 20, but that's top value, what I think of. And then Frankie says, I see him leaving now, or not now, but in like a couple of years. Well,
and maybe that's hard to say.
Yeah, things change because, again, like, for example, if you say a couple of years, Kostic might be gone, and then Illing might replace Kostic. So there's a lot of things, man. We don't know for sure about that. And then he says after he builds up stock, if he builds up stock, I don't see Juve selling him.
And then it just depends at where the club is at that point too, right? Yeah. What formation they're playing. Do they need that position? How much is he worth? And is he going to be a massive payday? Because that's part of the plan of having these junior teams, if you will, is part of it is to make a bunch of money.
Yep. So, and that's the thing too, because, like, guys, remember Kostic is 29 years old. So, like, for example, 3-4 years, Kostic is kind of on the way out the door at that point.
And that's perfect, right? He's starting to get up in age. So you start, as he hits his 30s, so in a year or two, you start bringing down Kostic's hours. You start bringing up Illing's, and they kind of like do this.
That's essentially kind of what the goal is, per se, is like when you get these next gen players to break out into the first team, they kind of do substitute duty with the starting position, and you kind of start seeing their things. Because, like, right now you see Kostic starting almost every game. I would say maybe about a year and a half or two, I would say, like, Kostic starts 55% of the games. Illing starts 44% of the games, 45%.
And they sub in for each other too. Yeah. So it's not like you're sitting Kostic out at that point. It's just, okay, he might only get 30 minutes this game.
Yeah. And then Niket says Yildiz needs to get called up. So we actually covered that like 30 minutes ago. So there's a rumor that Allegri wants him to get called up because he's got a ridiculous stat line under Montero with 10 goals, 5 assists. So
And if the rumor's true, Allegri has a lot of power right now. It's happening.
yeah, Daddy, whatever Daddy Allegri said
Yeah.
happens.
Speaking of daddies, last match for Daddy Agnelli as the president.
Oh,
Because on the 18th, and again,
what a flex if he beats De Laurentiis' Napoli on his last day out.
We're beating them. Of course.
And
Yeah, we know. You
came late. That's what she
it's
said.
cool. Yeah, that's what she wants. It's not what happens.
And then, and then Pipo says, like the video, you can, guys. Subscriptions are free, and more Juventinos can get in here. Pipo's our marketing director.
Peter's head Allegri suddenly likes youngsters. That sounds like one of those Mad Libs books where you just like put a bunch of adjectives in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But you wanna touch base on Agnelli?
I wasn't really gonna get into it. I mean, we've covered Agnelli. He's had a great run of form. Like, let's be honest. He kind of messed it up here the last couple months, so to speak. And maybe with the Super League, you can argue. Allegedly. Yeah. But, I mean, 2 Champions League finals, 9 straight wins. You got the new stadium. Was it like 5 Copas, I think? Just, I mean, the trophy cabinet is full.
Yeah.
Absolutely full. So, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be written about in books.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So I kind of wanted to answer this question. So Sharif is asking, does anybody know what's happening to Vlahovic? So there's nothing right now. I think there's a lot of whispers of him being transferred out. I don't really know how true those are. There's not really anything that
they put a 110 million price tag on him. Like, he's not getting transferred out right now.
I don't think he's being sent out. But as far as the injury, his legs, good news. Him and Pogba are both returning to training with the entire group.
So Pogba is officially cleared from his injury, so to speak, but he's not at match fitness yet. So that's still a couple weeks.
He's at ski fitness. I'm just kidding.
Ski, yes.
I'm just kidding. That was ridiculous how so many people got triggered over that. Dude's on vacation, man. Like, lay off the dude.
Yeah.
But Frankie said he just came back to training, apparently. Yeah, so Vlahovic and Pogba have both come back to training. Apparently, again, I doubt that they feature in on Friday, but technically they're back.
Yeah. People says we don't need DV9. We're proving that we don't really, but we are only winning 1-0. If DV9 was here, maybe a couple more goals in there.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because Keane, and you know I love Keane. His touch isn't that great. And obviously we know that too. So Keane's still great as a number 2, number 3 down the pecking order, but a team like Juve, you need a prolific center forward striker, like a guy up top.
And the thing is we kind of got a little bit lucky with Milik because Milik technically was Marseille's starter.
Yeah.
So we're kind of using him a little bit as a starter, even though Milik wasn't intended to be a starter. He was, double duty with Vlahovic.
Pogba's the new Bale. I disagree because Pogba plays basketball and Bale plays golf.
Boom. And then Frankie says, I'd rather have DV9, but if his heart's not in the right place, he can go and never see me again.
Keane with the touch of a bus, yeah.
And then Pipo says, all we need is 1-0 because that's what gives us the dub.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't care. The next 20, how many matches do we have? 20-something matches. 1-0 all the way. I don't care. If it's 1-0 every single match from here on out.
Hey, when Fire watches this, be like, hey, man, we got to make a new shirt for the store. 1-0 till I die.
Yeah.
And then Frankie says, Keane with a touch of bus.
Yeah. That was this man Zukic coming out of retirement for this season, and Daddy Allegri is bringing him back. This is my prediction.
Funny as hell. Niket says Vlahovic has stopped his thrusting activity so he can recover faster. Alleged thrusting activities. Niket, alleged.
Every photo of this guy, though, his shorts are hiked up. It's nothing but thigh, quad and thighs. That's all this man is.
I was gonna say, how do you think that situation went down, man? Saw the quad, saw the thighs. It was like, hey, man. And Bones says, but Keane is looking better and better. Absolutely,
He is.
He is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We troll the guy, but the guy has been playing very, very well.
But his touch has still let him down a little bit.
A touch of bus.
Yeah, it's more like a short bus right now.
Oh my god. He said a short bus. Oh man, are you implying that Keane rides a short bus? Come on, man.
No, it's just the touch of a short bus. It's a little less weight and momentum behind it, you know?
No, I gotcha.
It's like a Ford E350 instead of like the full out Bluebird yellow bus.
That's so funny. I'm gonna say because the Bluebird is reserved for Lukaku and Lukaku alone.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh man. All right. So because we've been, holy shit, it's been 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta pull up some Napoli stats here. So we gotta do the old screen scenes.
The stats.
That's actually funny. So like StreamYard just froze on me.
Oh really? Okay, I'll go through this quickly. You figure out StreamYard because I want to. This is like the last like non-match specific kind of news here. Fabio Cannavaro on his departure from Juve in 2006. I betrayed nobody. Juventus and Real Madrid reached an agreement for my transfer. Who was involved? Who knows the truth? Everything was clear, and even I returned to Juventus a few years later. Because after regulation, he was one of the guys that left. He's basically defending himself. There was a deal that's... I mean, we're going back, 17 years now?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not holding any grudges there still. Personally, but I guess people still are. 17 years, whatever. I've moved on. He was still solid for when he played for Italy, when he played for Juve. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
yeah. Are you sure about that?
About what?
You're not holding any ill will? Sounds like you are. Sounds like somebody's petty.
Oh no, about holding grudges? No, I can move on from things.
Hey. So am I moving at all, or am I completely frozen?
No, you're moving.
Oh my god, that's so funny. So like my entire it's weird because like all of you guys in the chat's completely frozen, and
just reload.
I can't click anything.
No, just like exit the browser, come back in. I'll cover it.
No, Dave, I can't get out of the browser.
Alt F4.
No, I mean I tried that and it's not working.
Hard reset your computer. I don't know. What do you want to tell you? Pull the plug out.
Yeah. Hey, did you try plugging it, turning it off and on again? And what's the next one? Dash, did you try working the shaft?
Jesus.
Okay, cool. I think
his computer apparently has a shaft in it.
It does. Okay, cool. I think I'm back.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I was like, what the hell just happened?
You got this? Do you got some stats, or is this all falling apart as we speak?
No. No. I have stats. No problem. I have plenty stats. Okay. Who would win a first touch contest between Lukaku and Keane?
Like a good first touch or a bus touch?
And then Animesh says Keane to hit the gritty on Spaletti tomorrow. So Animesh, we have a nickname for Spaletti on this channel. We call him Mom Spaletti. If you get the reference, you get the reference. One shot, one opportunity to get all the Mom Spaletti you ever wanted. Yeah, that'd be funny. I would actually laugh. And then Frankie says, Workhorse is our savior. We must steal him from Man United. Can we just take a minute and laugh at Man United?
Is he being serious? I don't know.
No.
I hope not.
No. All right. So looking at the projected lineups, I doubt that these are going to be accurate. I'm sure they change them. So we've got Danilo, Bremer, and Sandro lined up in the back, the Brazilian back three. And then we have McKennie, Locatelli, Paredes, Rabiot, and Kostic in the middle of the park with a Milik and Di Maria front two. So it looks like we're going at it the same way we went at against Udinese, allegedly. So and then Napoli is going to hit us with a 4-3-3. So we've got Rui, Kim, Rahmani, Di Lorenzo, Angucia, Lobotka, Zielinski. The one I'm not going to pronounce because I butcher it every time, so that's on Dave. And then Kvaratskhelia, guys. All right, and then we have Osimhen and Politano holding out the top. So the thing is like I kind of find interesting that Milik starts because the last former Napoli striker that we purchased absolutely demolished Napoli every time we played them. So I think it would be interesting to see if Milik gets a goal against Napoli. I'll laugh my ass off if he does.
Man, no, I think Milik's fired. I think he's ready for this.
Yeah, I think he wants to come back at Napoli because low-key Napoli kind of kicked him to the curve, especially with De Laurentiis. So I think
and Sharif, like your accent. Which accent was that?
Which one, dude? I did like 5 today.
Yeah, because apparently if you do that, the channel's growing. So
What? I think
whatever. Unless I did something, yeah. Let us know. Let us know the accent we're talking about.
Am I keeping? Oh, maybe he wants me to do my Eastern European accent. Like, hey, sometimes maybe we do this, we can try that, go over here, do this, do that, and then boom. I give you some basic statistics over here. So okay, here I'll do the pre-match in this. Okay, so looking at top scorers, so we got Osimhen, we have Vlahovic. So in this season, the 2022-2023 season, so Osimhen is beating Vlahovic at a 7.48, and then Dusan has 7.12. That is kind of, he said the last one. Okay, so I'm doing the Eastern European accent. All right, so with Osimhen, go away, Discord.
Yeah, get out of there.
Get out of here. All right, so and then we've got 10 goals to 6 goals, 2 assists, 1 assist, with 3 more matches played for Osimhen or Oyster. I just call him Oyster. No,
Oyster Man.
Oyster Man. No, people would get pissed at me for that. All right, so looking at Luciano, Mom Spaghetti over here. So we've got
the Borat one.
Did I do a Borat one?
That's.
I thought that was it.
Because what country is he from now?
No,
Kazakhstan.
Yeah,
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, he wants me to do that one. I don't even remember how I did it. Sometimes maybe no. That's I can't. Damn. I'll come.
Now you're on the spot. Just roll naturally.
I can't get it up. Performance issues. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay. I think I got it now. Okay. So Napoli ranked 1 in goals scored per match, 2.3. Piotr Zelinski ranked 1 in big chances created in the competition, 9 in Kazakhstan. Competition create you. So Victor Osimhen is the competition's top scorer with 10. So right now we're ranked 5th in goals scored, 1.5 goals per match. There you go, Sharif. I did it for you. Give me a like and a subscribe. And then we've kept the most clean sheets in the competition at 12. We are on the 8-for-8 streak currently, and we are ranked 1st at home this season. We're not playing at home. We're playing away.
Yeah, I hate when they do these stupid stats like that.
Yeah, it's really dumb. He says do the feta accent. I don't even know what the feta accent is.
You know what? I'm going to get something funny from him. This might be a little, I don't know. If you've got kids, you might not want
to. Cover your kids, guys. 18 plus. Dun. So kind of going over it from the head-to-head right now. So Napoli's got 11 wins to our 15 wins, 5 draws. Most recent results are the 1-1 draw that we had in January of last year, the 2-1 loss that we had in September, even though arguably we should have won that game. And then also the 2-1 win in 2021, and then the 1-0 loss that we took in 2021. I blame Pirlo for that one. And then so going on from there. So it's been pretty even the past couple of years that we've played them. So if we want to kind of go in depth about this lineup here. So Napoli and Udinese both utilized a similar style. The only difference is that right now that I see with Udinese and Napoli is their starting lineup. So Udinese plays a 3-5-2 with a high press. Go away. Hey, go away, okay? Leave me alone, okay? I want to do tactics. Quit bothering me, Discord. Okay, all right? Goodbye, thank you. And it's silly, and the funny thing is it's Bianconeri Zone's like news updates that I get from them. But all right, so moving on over here. So on a more serious note, so I can educate some folks here that actually want to listen to the tactics instead of me goofing off. So Napoli play a 4-3-3 where you have 77, 9, 21, 99, 68, and 20. Press your midfield and your center backs. They do a very high press. The thing is with Napoli as well as Udinese, what they do is they look for space behind your center backs to attack. So what we kind of did against Udinese is we kind of destroyed that capability for them to actually not have any space. Now they're just asking me to do a bunch of different accents. Like he wants me to do a Jackie Chan. I don't even think I can do that.
Okay, it's not letting me open up. Sorry, just the sidebar. It's not letting me open up a GIF. Sorry. So when we're done with this, remind me.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I'll just share the screen.
Yeah. Sorry, KB. I don't think I can do a Jackie Chan accent. Okay.
You guys are ridiculous now.
Yeah. It's okay. All right. So we talk about Napoli. Come in 4-3-3. Okay, anyways. So Napoli with a 4-3-3. Dude, I'm gonna get flagged on YouTube. People are gonna like get me for hate speech.
Rush hour
Yeah,
four
you
is
guys are
happening.
gonna get me in so much trouble. I'm gonna pop up on like CNN or something like that. Peepo says a gift. No, a gif. Animesh says I want to win via controversial penalty in minute. Ooh. Animesh, do you want to destroy Napoli Twitter while you're at it? Because it sounds like you want to destroy them.
Light it on fire.
Animesh, are you like one of those savages that's gonna go on Twitter and troll the hell out of them? Like, could you imagine if we had a blatantly offsides goal count against them and that's the game winner? I bet you Animesh is gonna be the guy that takes that video and spams it on the Napoli official Twitter page.
Actually, speaking of which, the Coppa Italia, they're practicing that semi-automatic offside, which will be in play pretty soon. So we won't need misplaced 720p cameras to tell us if a guy's offside or not.
So Animesh says, absolutely. Heck yeah. Animesh, you savage. So kind of going back onto this. So the thing is Napoli does a very high press. If you're able to not give them space in behind, that essentially isolates them. Because, like, for example, as much as I hate giving them credit for anything that they do because they're second rate and always copy us, Inter Milan had a very good game against Napoli with how they played them. So if I pull up Inter's ugly, disgusting page, and as I'm throwing up while I'm doing this, so we go to the Napoli-Inter match. So the thing is the one thing that I kind of want to iterate here highly is, look, their entire midfield and their entire front three performed like garbage. Their main striker, under a 6. These guys, under a 7. And you have also Kvaratskhelia under a 6 as well.
And Inter did play a masterclass against them, which...
Defensively, yes.
Yes, which we are able to do as well.
Yeah, so like they did, and I think we have a better defense than Inter in my opinion, because if you look at Inter, they've conceded like
Cherby, Bastoni.
Yeah, like,
Skriniar is good. I'm not going to shit on Skriniar.
Is good, but like really, Bastoni and Cherby, like we've got better defenders than these guys. Let's be honest here. So the thing is if we go down to the stats sheet, and yes, I get it. It was in Milan. It makes sense. I understand. But look, only 9 shots, 1 on target. They only literally have 1.
And this is from like the most prolific team in Europe as of January, right? So that was they play bad. I think there's just classic. It's January, guys. They're done. They're done.
Yeah. So I don't want to go that far and say that just yet, but the thing is again, like if we look at Napoli's, I think these are Inter shots. So if we look at Napoli's shots, a lot of them were blocked, either wide or blocked shots. So if you guys need me to zoom in, just let me know. So this one's literally a light tap. That was their only shot on target. That was saved by their goalkeeper. So a lot of these were block shots or missing wide shots. So the thing is like Napoli struggles to break people down. If we look at their games where they've scored the most in it is usually when they just are able to dominate a squad. They lost 3 games before they beat Sampdoria. That's funny.
Those were
I know they were friendlies.
Yeah, they're friendlies, but they lose them.
Yeah. It's still an L. But so kind of going into like a match that they've scored a lot on. So like for example, even the game. So this is interesting here that I kind of wanted to touch on. So yes, even though Napoli went up ahead by 3 goals, their defense, when Udinese pressed them and came at them, they conceded 2 and they almost tied this game. So the thing is looking at the stat sheet again. So Napoli again with a ton of the possession, Udinese with 37% possession. They were able to create their chances, 10 shots to about 15 shots. So I think this is where we see an Allegri counterattacking masterclass. So what Allegri, and I'm sure this is what's going to happen, is Allegri is going to bait Napoli into coming in and playing in deep to force Napoli to break us down officially. And then it's going to be a 1-2 counter with Kostic, Di Maria, or Milik, or Chiesa, or anyone that's going to be hitting them with pace.
Mm-hmm. And sorry, I'm pulling cat hair out of my mouth, guys. So it's just excuse me if I'm touching myself in weird spots.
Oh, that's gonna be a soundbite. Oh, that's a soundbite right there. I'm gonna say, oh my goodness. Oh well. But anyways, kind of going back to it. Jesus, Dave.
I got pussy hair all over my mouth. I just can't get rid of it.
Oh my god. Oh, it's everywhere. It's just
coming in wide. This is looking good. Oh, he takes it. Rebound, juicy. Oh, it's sloppy all over the place, and it's out. Oh, it's perfect.
Forever,
I hope I do something like that again. It's too good.
that's like the best soundbite ever.
Speaking of which, tomorrow I might, because I am going to do the watch along tomorrow. So stay tuned for that.
I should be free for that, so I should be
Oh,
joining you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, of course.
cool.
Double team.
Yeah, let's go. So kind of looking at it again, Bones joking on Mom Spaletti. We're gonna make that trending. Hey, you guys got a hashtag or post it on Twitter. Just say Mom Spaletti. Animesh, I'm looking at you because you're the Twitter savage here.
Yeah, let's get this going.
Call it Mom Spaletti. Let's do it. And then KB says, "Yeah, this video is getting flagged. Yeah, unfortunately."
I did not click safe for kids, so fair game. Whatever. Let's go at it, YouTube.
And jokes on you, KB. We're not monetized yet, so we're not.
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter. Say whatever we want, as long as it's not like egregious.
Whatever, KB.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
So kind of going back to this again. So looking at it statistically here is Napoli like to attack from behind and go in, because the thing is Udinese do that high press in their space behind them. That's why I kind of wanted to use this game as a reference point, because again, we played Udinese recently and we kind of saw it with them is how they attacked us and they pressed us very high, and you just need a couple of passes to break them down. So that's what Napoli did against Udinese, and that's how they broke them down. So if we kind of go back to Inter Napoli, Inter kind of watched that game and studied that game and did not allow Napoli to do that. So they kept Napoli essentially blocking them or playing in deep. And Allegri's going to play in deep. That's what she said. But Allegri's going to set us up to sit back and play deep, which is fine. It's going to be a tough game to watch. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not going to be some beautiful football unless, they completely flip the script. But it's going to be one of those games where we suffer, and then we're going to try to create maybe one or two chances that we slot home. I don't see us, going in and possessing and dominating them, because it's tough. You're playing in Naples. Like, let's be honest. So they are going to sit back. They're going to absorb the pressure, and then they're going to wait for their proper moments in attack. So I think the Inter game is going to be a good reference point for Juve. The thing is again, if we get caught from behind, we're gonna be tough. And Frankie says Allegri deep in that mom's Spaletti. You guys are too much today, man.
Oh, I have it. Okay, so what you got to do is just like Allegri eating a big old dish of spaghetti, but just like have the head of Spaletti in the bowl of spaghetti, kind of like
you should have did that as an image, as the thumbnail.
I mean,
there's always we thought of it live.
There's two more Napoli videos, so I mean, we
technically could if we
if I have enough time and skill to pull that one off.
Instead of a meatball, just put Spaletti heads in there. Like, I'm curious, just Spaletti heads in the spaghetti. Like that would honestly make it perfect. Like,
yeah, I'll work on that.
The greatest thumbnail. And then we'll send it to Animesh, and then Animesh will just post it on Twitter after we win with a controversial goal.
Yeah, maybe for Saturday, because I'll have all Saturday to sort that out.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
yes, post game, guys, by the way, is going to be Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
So I'm going to do this. So, chat, what are your guys' projected starting lineups? What's your projecting sign? What's your projected starting lineups? Wow, you stuttered again. What the hell's wrong with me?
Let's look. I brought these two just to see if they are the same. So they have Chiesa.
They have Chiesa.
Yeah. And they do have Di Maria Milik. So that's the difference.
Yeah. So the interesting here with this one that you have here, so this one's a full defensive setup with Chiesa and Di Maria being your offensive threats. Because if you have Rabiot, McKennie, you're definitely trying to play against the press. You're playing a defensive starting lineup here. So
now I don't know who this is, AJ. I just saw this. It was on the official Juventus Discord channel. So I gotcha. For what it's worth, this is, I don't know. Yeah, it's just something.
Yeah, definitely to get the chat involved in this, guys. Put in your starting lineups as well, and we'll kind of read them out loud as well. So
you know what else I found on the official Juventus Discord?
What'd you find?
This is what do you call it? Magic the Gathering kind of ripoff. I'm guessing that's what this is. And it's just I don't know what this character is. Spellcaster.
It's not Magic the Gathering. It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know. It looks similar.
I was gonna say the Dark Magician of Chaos. Even though I don't know why they would use Allegri for that one, but that's kind of funny.
Because he always pulls out this dark magic to win a game where he shouldn't have. Okay, I don't know much about this stuff. I thought it was a magic card, but whatever it is, It's funny. It's all right. I find it funny. So there you go.
Say, hey, at least you didn't say like instead of Pokemon, you said Pokemon or something like that, and then you'd put the entire chat in riot.
Yeah, that could be said very wrongly, couldn't it?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Bones is correcting me. It's all right. Okay, I screwed it up.
He says David Boomer strikes again.
Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh actually did come out when I was a kid. That is my generation of crap. Maybe a bit later. Magic actually came out. Magic is more my thing, I guess, time frame. But I did collect a few Magic cards because I thought they looked cool. Never learned how it
never learned the game. So Animesh says he wants the Fajoli instead of Paredes in this lineup. I would agree with that because the thing is seeing Paredes during Udinese and Cremonese kind of worried me a little bit. But I mean, he did drop that good pass to Chiesa, so I ain't too mad. So I think Allegri wants to go with a little bit more experience in this game because I'm gonna be like. He said it in his press conference where this game's not decisive, but it's important for them. And then Mom Spaghetti comes back and says, come on. We all know that you trying to do that BS and try to throw the pressure on us. So I think Allegri, just going off of what Fat Bob is saying, I think Allegri is going to go for that experience in the starting lineup to just kind of get a feel and see where Napoli is. Cause I expect us to play defensive the first 45 minutes. And then if the game opens up, the game opens up.
It's good though that you brought that up because the two questions really that were posed from Allegri in this press conference was Paredes or Fajoli?
Yes.
Or Chiesa McKennie. So everything else I'm going to say is probably right. Perhaps Paredes McKennie might be the two.
Yeah, those two might be.
Yeah, McKennie, Chiesa, and then Paredes, Fajoli. Those might be the swaps.
Yeah. So besides Animesh, anybody else has got any projected starting lineups that you want to share? Don't worry.
Well, KB is a little touchy on the Pokemon.
Yeah, he said I would have traveled to Canada and find you, Dave, if you butchered Pokemon.
Have you seen how crappy it was today? Here, I'll see if I can pull up the video of my.
Yeah, here, I'll stop sharing and you can share the weather report so you and Oscar can rejoice on the weather.
Yeah, I'll get the weather report out today. Where did I put it? Here it is. It is uploading. Give it a sec.
But yeah, so this game's going to be one of those games, though, for sure. And we're going to wrap up shortly here. Very kind, mate.
Yeah, Sam's hilarious. We're gonna get him. We'll get him back soon. He's in Mexico right now.
Yeah. So the funny thing too, guys, is we're thinking about getting Sam a demo for our hot take videos. So we could just absolutely spew, just pure rage, just some pure heat.
We love you too, KB. You can come to Canada anytime.
But yeah, we're about to wrap up over here because I think we've covered everything that we needed to cover and done some more thanks to you guys. Definitely appreciate you guys in the chat just being hyper engaged,
just being ridiculous.
Absolutely bonkers, mate.
Okay. So because I said
sunglasses, Bones says sunglasses.
Window, here we go. It's kind of is it working? There it is.
That's the first A. And
then it freezes.
It freezes. Like tweaks his junk and freezes.
There it is. I don't know where that footage came from, but there it is. Coppa Italia, grab your balls.
That's going to be us when we went on Friday or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just that's hey. What if Agnelli does that to De Laurentiis? Just goes up to him.
That would be funny.
And just say, hey.
And that was actually Sam brought that up too on his podcast. How Hugo Lloris was commenting on Martinez because he did the whole like with the Golden Glove thing, like air thrusted it, and he's like, I don't know, I don't know how he could have done that. That's not cool. It's like he also won the World Cup and you didn't, so just shut up because I mean, and you obviously didn't do anything.
Maybe he's lonely and wanted to give himself, some thrusts, man. Maybe Emi Martinez is a lonely guy.
I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm gonna say he gets laid.
Yeah, by Lautaro Martinez.
Okay, I don't know. Lautaro. I'd rather not speak about Lautaro.
That's the only way he scores. He scores on Emi Martinez. So Niket says his starting lineup before we get out of here. Bremer, Danilo, the Kitty, Chiesa, Rabiot, Meretti, Locatelli, Fagioli, Milliken, Kostic. That's a very interesting lineup.
But he wants the Gatti. Yeah, I like Gatti. He does need a bit of playing time. But I think for this game,
I don't think Napoli is the best game for him to come in.
Calling for Moretti. I think Moretti does need to take a step back because they're trying to force him into that advanced role. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about it yet.
I don't think so.
He'll come off the bench though if Chiesa is on the right. We'll find out game day tomorrow for sure. I think those are definitely big questions.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Otherwise, yeah.
Otherwise, I think that's it.
That,
I think
that does her.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the music. We're gonna get on out of here. Just thanks to everyone that stepped in, that stopped by, gave us some views.
Just slow.
Actually, I really like this new beat.
I like it too.
I don't know.
That's why I put it in there.
It's a lot better than better than
the
this.
default StreamYard whatever crap.
Yeah, I like it more than this one. This was cool, but it's got a little bit it has a little bit pep in your step.
Yeah.
And then and then last word goes to Bones, and Bones says, "I want to see Illan get more time."
We all need some Illan. We all need some more Illan.
We got some Illan for our fill-in, so we're filling for some Illan. Ooh.
And guys, remember, I know my chair's squeaking. Yell at me. If I come on live tomorrow, my chair's squeaking, yell at me, because I need to fix this. It's annoying.
Lube. He needs lube.
I need lots of lube on this bitch.
He needs lube. But, all right, everybody. So you guys know what to do. Peepo said it 100 times. A lot of those folks that be coming in and stopping by, just hit us with a good old like. Again, if you're new here, definitely subscribe because we got some more cool content. As well as, again, some of you guys know that we are guest appearing on the Juve Twitch channel for the month of January. So see us on Twitch Monday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Italian time for us and Beppe doing Talk Juve on the Juventus Twitch. Also, you guys have anything you guys want us to do for our new double take series that we're starting, definitely comment some tips on there or some stuff on there as well. Because I think we came to a consensus. We're gonna do SMS versus Rabiot for the next double take video. But other than that, guys,
you outplayed the song.
I outplayed the song.
Yeah, I gotta do it again. You outplayed the song.
Shit. My bad. But anyways, guys. My name is Dash, signing off for you, and my buddy over here, his name is Dave, but he can do his own outro. I'm going to do the Borat one last time for whoever liked the Borat.
Because number 2 hooker in Kazakhstan.
Exactly, because in Turin Giants, you subscribe us. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Forza Juve, and when in doubt, Mom Spaletti.
Mom Spaletti. Yeah, Mom Spaletti tomorrow, 3 p.m. Well, the game starts 3 p.m. Eastern. 2:45 Eastern. Game starts. I'll be here. We'll be streaming it. Remind me, because I'm on Fubo, that I actually have to refresh the goddamn screen so it's actually on time tomorrow. See you there. Love you guys.
Brah.